We push by drinking, we push by our phone, we push down by working too hard, we push down by sex, we push down by just not feeling, and we eat so much, and then what happens is we explode. And I want to teach you in this video how when we allow our emotions to actually show up because we're feeling it, we can start to heal it. Here are 5 ways that we numb out. And I don't know if you identify with any of these. So the first one is eating. We use food to cope with stress, anger, loneliness, boredom, instead of facing those hard emotions. Okay. So this is a way that we numb out, is by food. And I've done really good at this one. This is probably the one that I've done the best at, is with eating, especially when I was in my depression and all the things and really low. Man, food is good, period. And I would use food to numb out and to cope. And it just, that's what I did. And also there could be a lack of eating where you don't eat because of whatever. And so that's one way. And the next is substances. So you use alcohol, weed, drugs, or other mind altering substances to cope and to take off the edge. So ways that we numb out is, I'm just going to go have that one drink, and then you're wasted out of your mind because you wanted to take the edge off. Or you go from that to drugs, you go from that to mind altering substances, whatever those may be, because you just want to numb out. You just want to numb out. And here in a second, I want to talk about ways that we can not use these substances so that we can actually feel the things that we need to feel. Okay. The third thing is, are you watching this video and you're thinking, man, I really wish that blank was watching this? Well, why don't you go ahead and subscribe and like this video, and then push the little share thing and text it to them right now, because you never know, it could change their life and set them free. Sex, use sex, or other, those are words that I can't say on YouTube, or toxic relationships to mask or ignore difficult feelings. So you're feeling low, you're feeling sad, and what do? You turn to these things to help you to be able to cope. And these are the things that I think really more people struggle with this, and they're not willing to say anything about it because of the shame that they feel. And that's why you know this: shame is not welcome. You don't have to feel shameful for these struggles and these things. And if you do struggle with these things that are unhealthy, man, talk to somebody, reach out. There's no judgment here. If you would like to reach out and talk, I would love to talk to you about it. But this is also a way that we numb out. Another thing is screens. So you numb your mind by mindlessly scrolling, binge watching, or vegging out for unhealthy amounts of time as a way to distract yourself from stress. And you may say, Michael, I'm not really doing that. Like I'm just, I'm whatever. And I'm like, no, you're just scrolling because you're addicted, and that makes you feel better so that you can't deal with the things that are coming up in your life. Of these so far, which of these do you guys struggle with? Overworking, overdoing. This is what helped me in 2018 to actually burn out. Was I worked so much, I did so much, because it kept my mind. I didn't know I was doing this, but I was working so much that it kept my mind so busy that I didn't have to stop and feel. And this goes for the person that said, work life, faith, family, and work balance. Man, do you ever just sit and just stop working and just feel? Because feeling is scary. Like it is, like you're like, I'm feeling, and then you don't want to do it. And so you turn to one of these things. So here's what I'll encourage you with is you don't have to be afraid of your emotions. Emotions are indicators. They're not dictators. And we are meant to respond to them. When we start to feel and we want to grab our phone, or we start to feel we want to grab that ice cream, here's some steps. The first thing is mindfulness. So what is mindfulness? You hear that and you think, man, I've got to, sit and meditate. Well, kind of, but not really. Man, a mindfulness activity for me is running. And some of y'all already turned me out like, Michael, I'm not going running. And I'm not telling you go run, but here's what I am telling you. Instead of reaching for your screen, instead of reaching for the ice cream, instead of reaching for the thing that is going to numb you out for a little bit, why don't you go outside and just go on a walk? You're like, Michael, it is 1,000 degrees outside. And don't tell me that. Okay. Like I don't care. I don't care if it's 1,000 degrees outside. Again, when you say that, go back to previously in this video, you're being led by your butt, but it's cold, but it's hot, but it's raining, and you're going to continue to do that. And then you're going to sit your butt on the couch and you're not going to do anything. And then you're going to say, man, why am I so sad and depressed? It's because you're not doing things to take care of yourself. And so engage in mindfulness activities like going on a walk, moving your body. It is a game changer. If you could just go move your body for 20 minutes today and watch what happens. Deep breathing exercises. You know, there's a thing called square breathing where you notice I breathe in with my nose, out with my mouth, in with my nose, out with my mouth. It's supposed to be a lot deeper, but I didn't want to blow into this microphone too much and freak you out. But there's breathing exercises, or even maybe just taking a shower. You're like, man, I'm just feeling all the things, and I want to grab my phone. I want to just sit and do nothing. I want to eat. I want to overwork. I want to do this stuff. Look, go get in the shower and just chill. Okay. Like I encourage you to do that. We've got to stop doing and start being. We are human beings, not human doings. And whenever you're able to rest and you're able to just be and feel, because when you feel the emotions, you get to heal the emotions. I'm going to say that again. When you start to feel the emotions start to heal. Like, man, I'm so depressed. I'm so anxious. Blah, 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 blah. And you actually can start to heal them because you're starting to feel them. But if you keep pushing them down with, you know, alcohol, drugs, sex, overworking, food, then it's just down there. Versus, okay, I gotta feel. Oh, tears are coming. Let them come. Let them flow, and watch what happens. We are made to feel. So that's number one. Number two, develop some healthy coping strategies. And we just talked about a bunch. But my favorite is journaling. And I talk about this with all of my clients, is journaling. I'm actually making a journal that I'm going to be able to give to my clients, and will be for sale for those who don't want to be a client. But it is a journal, and it's going to be a lot of things that I do, and techniques, devotions, all sorts of stuff that I'm super excited about. Will be coming out later this year. But journaling, you know, it's literally writing what's going on in your life. It doesn't have to be cute. It doesn't have to be all the things. It doesn't have to be perfect. But man, whenever you're to write down, man, I'm feeling like crap right now, or man, I'm really wanting to eat this, or man, my husband, blah, 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 my wife, or this coworker. I used to take notes in meetings, and I would just write like about the irritation that I was feeling in those meetings because people were dumb. And so I take notes all the time. I'm always writing stuff down. And so journaling, also hobbies. What do you enjoy to do? What is a hobby of yours? Man, maybe you used to color. Man, start coloring again. Maybe you used to paint. Go paint. Maybe you used to, you know, build stuff. I know that so many of you have these hobbies that we've given up for whatever reason. Man, do that again. Man, maybe it's join a pickleball league. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't know what your hobbies are, but man, start a hobby, or remember what you used to do and get after it. That's a massive way to deal with it. Another thing is a support network. Who do you have around you that you can say, man, I'm struggling, or man, I'm being tempted, or man, I'm feeling addicted, or man, I'm just depressed, or man, my life sucks. Who do you have? You know, if you're looking for community, which is a big deal, and you're like, man, I want to be a part of something. I'm gonna put this link here right now, and this is to join my Circle of Hope community. Circle of Hope, man. go to nextstepcoach.org/COH. And it is a place where, I've got a few people in there right now, and we're finding community. It's growing, it's changing. I would love for you to get in that, because you need a group of people that you can talk to and know that are there for you. Man, I went through something super hard 2 weeks ago, and I shared it with my family and the Circle of Hope community. Nobody else knows. But here's what's so cool is I was able to share it in this community, and the love and support and text and calls that I got was phenomenal. And who do you have like that? Maybe you're in a Bible study, maybe you're in a small group. Who do you have that you can go and talk to and say, man, I'm struggling with this? Because you're going to find out that they're probably struggling with something as well, and you're going to feel so much better. And then the last thing is this, man: seek help. Reach out to people. If you feel like you're feeling so much and you're not sure what to do with it, man, go and seek professional help. And I am one of those people that you can talk to. I truly am a professional coach. I can help you in dealing with these emotions. I have been doing this for years. You're like, how have you been coaching for years? For 22 years, I was a pastor in helping coach people in their lives so they can walk in freedom. And I'm continuing to do that. And so if you are looking for help, man, reach out to me right now. Like, you can reach out to me, go to nextstepcoach.org, and you can click a link to get on my calendar. There's also a link in the description. Do not put this off any longer. You're like, Michael, how much does it cost? Who cares? Who cares how much it costs? How about you look at the things that you invest in, and you realize that those investments are actually hurting you. And if you didn't invest in those things, you could start to invest in yourself. Go to a therapist. Well, Michael, they don't take my insurance. Well, right now it doesn't matter. Again, when we look at the things that matter in our life, I've talked to so many people who they want help, but when they get on the phone and we start talking about pricing, we start talking about this stuff, they're like, man, I can't do it. And then I look at their life, I look on Instagram and they're going on a vacation to wherever. And I'm like, but you could do that, but you're not willing to invest in your life. And here's what happens. They're going to reach back out because the bottom is going to fall out. And don't wait till the bottom falls out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would love to work with you and get to know you a little bit more. And you can go into the description and you can find the link to get on my calendar. And it's just a time that you and I can connect and see how I can help you with whatever you have going on. Also, if you like this video, why don't you go and check out this video, because this is a behind the scenes look into how I truly started to heal.